Hey guys, it's been a few minutes since we've been on here doing a podcast. My name is Carrie.
My name is Grace, and yeah, it's been a while. It's been a little too long. I don't know what we've been doing. But today we're going to jump right into it, and the topic we're going to talk about is being unoffendable.
Ouch. So I was telling Grace before we got on here, the reason why I wanted to kind of do the subject is because I was on a walk I have like a walking group in the morning, and every morning we get together, and one of the ladies is super encouraging, and she's like, if you had one word, that could, look like you, like what would that word be? And I said, well, it doesn't look like me yet, but I would like my name to be unoffendable. I would like to speak that out. I'm unoffendable. I cannot be offended, because honestly, just being offended is just putting yourself in kind of a prison, like there's a fence around you and you're just not allowing yourself to grow. So that is kind of how we came across this subject, because it's difficult to not take things personal, especially when it seems personal. But I have learned along the way that it doesn't do anything but waste time to be offended.
That, first of all, what you guys did today, I don't even know what word I would have picked for myself. But unoffendable is a really good one, and it's very difficult. My husband and I were talking recently, and he was like, because there's things in real estate that come up that every deal is different, right? So things come up naturally that sometimes go sideways, sometimes goes, a little bit crooked and not necessarily as smoothly as you want. And at the end, there's a chance for hurt feelings and even being betrayed sometimes. I know that sounds so dramatic, but he said to me recently, in a nutshell, he was like, why do you think this happens? Like, why do you even work in an industry where I'm basically subjecting myself to these types of things? And of course, there's no real answer to that, but his point that he was getting at is you need to become better than that. You can't get into a place where you are so offended that in your memory you think about so-and-so and so-and-so and this deal and that deal, and you have a bitter feeling toward it, right? And I thought to myself, I think I do a pretty good job about not being offended, but I don't know. How good of a job am I really doing?
I say you're way better at it than I am.
I'm not sure.
I at least say something out loud a lot more than you do. So you don't put life to it. I put life to it sometimes, and I lose sleep over that. Like, how ridiculous am I going to allow somebody else their opinion about us, or just any scenario that hurt our feelings, and have it waste my time? Like, my peace is gone. So yeah, I think you're better at it. I think you forgive a lot easier than I do.
Well, I think this might be the difference. Tell me if this thought's just coming to me. So tell me if you agree or not. But I'm more, I don't know if pragmatic is the right word, but maybe logical about it, I think, because I look at it more about a professional thing. Okay, you say that you trust me in our friendship. You say that you this, that, and the other thing about me. But when we're working together, are you really trusting me? If this happened, I don't think you're really reflecting trust. And so I look at it more like a work thing. Like, did I not do my job properly? What should I not do next time, or that kind of thing? Whereas you take it, correct me if I'm wrong, more like you hurt my feelings. Like, because it is personal, because this is what we do.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially if like your heart is good, like I literally love our clients. And so it's hard, like when you actually truly love them. But I think the one thing that makes me the most mad and has offended me the most, if I want to be super vulnerable, is when somebody we know doesn't use us for real estate. It literally drives me insane. And it's happened a few times where they chose somebody else and not even anybody that we know or anything. And then we're like, wait, I thought we had a friendship. Like, I thought you enjoyed me. And so I hate that. And it's happened to her a couple times more recently.
It's difficult. It's difficult. But I will tell you that I believe this too. There are so many realtors out there, and there's so many other relationships that people have. It's not just with me. So I understand when someone does choose another realtor. I don't love that, but I mean, I get it. So I don't overly get mad at that. What I have gotten hurt with in the past is when someone one person in particular was just always talked about how she looked up to me and how what a great friend I was and how she depended on me and trusted me, and she always wanted to come to me for advice and so on and so forth. And then they used a complete stranger as their realtor, and I was like, so are you don't feel those things toward me? Like, I don't understand. So that's confusing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of things that come up.
I think what we need to do just in general is learn from these things. Because I think when people do that, it's not about what they're saying. It's about how are we going to respond to it. Yes. I think our response is so important. Like it's a growing opportunity for us in every scenario that we get hurt in or something happens. What do we need to do to, first of all, don't let it affect us like that, and to make us better? Like, I want to be better. Mm-hmm. So if I can use that opportunity to say, you know what can I learn from this, and what can I do to grow and become unoffendable? Because honestly, I want that to be my word. I want to put it on a t-shirt and be like, yep, that's me. I'm unoffendable. And I'm not quite there yet, but I am working on it.
Well, I think it is a work in progress, but for sure it's something that we should be able to overcome. We have the ability to do it.
Absolutely. Plus, we have God. Anyways, yes. We won't ramble on and on, but it's nice to come back. Yeah, I think we are. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. It was nice to come back today and just kind of share some of our thoughts with you. We're going to be doing this on a regular basis. We have an amazing team that's pushing us to do better.
I do wonder this. What are some of the things that other people are offended by?
Maybe they can ask us on our website.
Yes.
Maybe we'll come up with a place where they can ask us, or what subjects that they have been offended by, so we can talk about those things. We do have a website, and we would like you guys to go on the website because we are going to give out a free lunch every month. And if you go on and register, we will have your back. We'll draw a name and we'll take you to lunch. And there's no strings attached. You don't even have to use us as realtors.
Is it on here, Carrie? It's carrieandgrace.com.
Yep.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
All right. Good seeing you guys.
Bye.